Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Marie, and I'll be doing my most anticipated releases for the last 3 months of the year, October, November, and December. Before I get started, if you are new to this channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below as well as hit the notification bell. But I actually don't have a ton of books that I am looking forward to in the next 3 months, and somehow majority of them are sequels, which I am so excited for. Starting off with October, I only have one book that I am very excited for, and that is Strike the Zither by Joanne Heath. This book comes out on October 25th. This book is set in the Qing dynasty, where these 3 warlordesses, I really hope that's warlordesses, basically female warlords, hope to claim the continent for themselves and take it from the puppet empress. This sounds like it'll be such a good read. I'm really excited for it, and this cover is so pretty. And that's it for October. Moving on to November, I have 3 books that I am very excited for. The first one is Luminaries, which comes out on November 1st by Susan Dennard. This book follows a girl called Winnie, where all she wants to do is to join the secret order called the Luminaries, and they are tasked to defeat these monsters in the Hemlock Forest. However, after her father was discovered as a witch and a traitor, her entire family is essentially shunned, and the only way for her to join this order now is for her to participate in these deadly hunter trials. And she somehow ends up getting help from her ex-BFF Jay, who helps train her to prepare her for these trials, and together the two of them somehow discover a danger lurking in the forest that no one is prepared for. I'm pretty excited for this book because even though I feel like the other series that she wrote, I want to say it's like the Witchland or the Truth Witch, I think that's the first book, is I didn't really care much for that book, and so I never continued on this series. But for some reason, like, I am really intrigued by this one. I'm really hoping that this series will essentially give this author a second chance for me. The next book that I'm excited for is Bloodmark, which comes out on November 8th, and this is a sequel to Legendborn. I am so excited for this book. I absolutely adored Legendborn. It caught me by surprise by how much I loved it. It is an Arthurian retelling, and I just love the Secret Order. I love the characters. I love the romance. I love the plot, and just like everything that was happening. It was such a good read. Like, I loved it, and so I am so excited for the sequel. Like, I am probably going to pre-order the Fairy Loot edition because I literally cannot wait for the sequel to come out and just read it ASAP. And the next book that I'm excited for is Heart of the Sun Warrior, which comes out on November 10th. And this is a sequel to Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which is about the Chinese moon goddess and her daughter. I adored the first book. I love the characters. I love how it spanned so long, and so you really got to learn more about the characters and you become more invested with them, obviously, as time goes on. And the way how the first book ended, I am so excited to find out what will happen next, so definitely cannot wait for this book to come out soon. And that's it for November. Moving on to December, which I only have one book that I'm excited for. This video is going by so fast actually, but this book is Queen of Myth and Monsters, which comes out on December 27th, and this is a sequel to The King of Blood and Battle, which is a fantasy romance featuring a vampire king and a reluctant bride who agrees to marry him to save her kingdom. The first book honestly caught me by surprise because I didn't really expect to enjoy it as much as I did. I feel like a lot of times with these like fantasy romances, I hear so much about, and then I read it and I'm like, okay, it's good, but like I don't understand like the intense hype that I receive. This book I feel like actually deserves some of the hype because it's freaking good. Like, I love the romance in here. I love the relationship between vampires and the humans, and kind of learning why, like the history of the vampires and like how they came to be, and kind of like the history of the animosity between the vampires and the humans, etc., like just magic in general. I felt like the author did a really good job with just explaining all of that, and I just really enjoyed it. So I definitely can't wait for the sequel to come out. So anyways, these are the 5 books that I am very excited for the next couple months. Definitely want to get my hands on them. I already pre-ordered some of them that I can pre-order, and then the other ones I am going to pick up as they come along. I think it's just one book that I need to get, which is the Queen of Myth and Monsters. Everything else I've planning on pre-ordered or already pre-ordered or already have copies of. So I'm excited for these books. Definitely cannot wait. Let me know down below which books are you excited for that's coming out the rest of the year, in case I miss any and need to add them to my TBR. But as always, if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. I really just help my channel, and if you see more content of me, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below, as well as hit the notification bell. And as always, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.